Greetings, welcome back, my beloveds, to Sunnyside Oracle, and welcome to 2020. I so hope that the new year was brought in a very positive mind frame. I'm also feeling the energy of people that feel like a rebirth or a brand new person that's embarking on 2020. And I wanted to do a reading on the first, but Spirit told me to be quiet, so that's what I did. I meditated basically from the 31st past the 1st, okay? And I'm still in chill mode, and I want to first and foremost give my deepest gratitude to my subscribers that have stayed dedicated. And I want to thank all my new subscribers, and I hope that I can bring you the energy and the wisdom and knowledge and messages that are best for you. And I want to thank my dedicated viewers, my new viewers, and for those of you who share our channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I was moved to start off with a general energy of what was left in 2019 and what you're embarking on in 2020. Because I'm feeling the energy of like a new you, a new way of looking at things, a new way of moving through things. I'm feeling a lot of newness, new beginnings. I'm feeling a lot of energies that have got some type of epiphany on the different energy that's going on in 2020. And I'm feeling a lot of you have started feeling it before the new year came in, and now you're fine-tuning it or just mainly just focused on where you going, where you want to go, what you want to manifest, and what you let go. Okay, so let's get started on that note. What are the things that were left in 2020, Divine Spirit? I'm feeling the energy of confusion that was left in 2019. I'm feeling the energy that as things and thoughts, people's actions, their words, as they just moved around in your mind, in your thoughts, and in your energy, I'm feeling that there's some decisions you made on certain things to let go of. I'm also feeling the energy that someone is spiraling up into a excuse me, of an energy of newness. I keep hearing that newness. I'm feeling that spiraling into a brand new way of thinking and being. And a lot of you might have listened to the messages that I did prior to the new year and thought about some things. So I'm feeling that a lot of you have, or some of you have, really did some inner soul searching work and went deep down inside yourself, and the spirituality of true spirituality, setting aside religion, just who you are as a person, or who you should be, or who you desire to become. Religion has nothing to do with when you just take a look at self and say, you know what, this is how I want to be. This is the energy that I want to give off as I move throughout the world. And going and doing that inner work, I'm feeling a lot of you came out thinking of a lot of things in a totally new way. Let's see what the book has in depth of the spiral. And I'm feeling the energy also that someone has just kind of like been going around and around in their head of some direction, some purpose. And life is very confusing when you don't know your purpose. Okay? And this is an energy card of like going into another dimension as it spirals down into that center. This is an energy and a dimension that some of you might have embarked on, who have taken on a new journey into spirituality. Spirituality within will manifest itself in the outer. From galaxies in the sky to diminutive shells at the beach. The spiral is found extensively in the natural world. Its shapes in the form of a coiled serpent and has been used since ancient times as a tool for growth and transformation. Spiral is a guide for entering deep into one's consciousness and the unknown and extending far out into the heavens. It is crucial to surrender to this journey until the exhausted paradigm dissolves in the depths of the psychic and its energy is released to give birth to a new reality. To renew yourself, you must shed your old skin. You have already done this, so do not keep scraping away at the old, but welcome the soft new skin that is starting to grow. Break the habit of working on your faults all the time and let nature take its course. Know that a new skin feels vulnerable and scary at times. Trust the medicine of the spiral as it guides your journey of renewal. That's that energy. I just kept feeling the energy of newness. So a lot of you have embarked on a new you in its totality, spiritually, emotionally, physically. I'm seeing the card that I had pulled in the last general reading. Just doing like a makeover of yourself from the inside to the outside. And for those of you, because this reading with that spirituality and going within could be for a select few, okay, that's on that journey of spirituality and that strive for a more positive and harmonious energy and embarking on a transformation that's from inner to outer. So for sure, this is a general reading, but I can feel this is only for a chosen few who are actually deciding that and taking a look at self, saying, you know what, these are some things I need to change, and these are some things that I want to change, and these are some things that I'm just feeling from the universe that I need to change. So with that being said, I'm gonna see what this deck brings, but I am moved to clarify with this mystical goddess deck. So you know me, I'm gonna do what spirit guides me to do, my beloveds. Alright, divine spirit, what other messages need to be clarified on the transformation from 219 to 220? Thank you, Spirit, for being here, guiding my words, my thoughts, my intuition. Wow. Yeah. There's some of you who have truly took that time to do inner workings within yourself. And I'm feeling it more than a few decided, you know what, I'm just not feeling like going out and doing all that partying this year. I just want to be quiet and still and excuse me, go into meditation and prayer mode as you thought about moving into another decade. This is truly transformational. Okay? I'm also feeling that there are some that have had a lot of intense dreams in these last 3 to 7 days. And messages came through that brought you the clarity that you needed to embark on a new you. Because there is a new journey that's coming for us all, whether you want to recognize it or not, whether you put focus into it or not. It's almost like you don't have to make a decision, but if you don't, the decision will be made for you. And within that, in the new moon, I'm feeling that some people actually really connected with this, with the moon phases. And Spirit is also telling me that if in fact you are concentrating on your path of enlightenment and visions that you have for yourself and creative ideas that you're embarking on, say pay attention to the moon cycles because they bring a certain amount of energy. Yeah, that will gift you the enlightenment that you need from the universe, from God, Spirit, whomever you serve. But just know that once you ask for, accept, and embark on that journey, divine spirit of the universe and God of the universe will bring you what you ask for when you're ready for it. Because you could want it, but there may be some inner work that you need to do before it actually moves into fruition. Yeah, there's some resurrections going on, shedding of some old skin and old ways and old thought patterns as you move into a new phase in your life. Yeah, there's an inner resurrection that's going on. Yeah, and just find that patience within yourself and on your journey. Because transformation in different areas of your life, they will only come when universe feels that you're ready. You know, it's almost like as you take tests and pass, you go to the next level. All right, Divine Spirit, clarify any other messages to go along with the spiral. Yeah. If you haven't taken the solitude, 2020 is a time to embark on solitude for yourself. It's a time where you focus on yourself. And as you go into solitude and quietness, or with soft music playing in the background, if in fact you truly are on your journey path and know your purpose, solitude is paramount. It's like mandatory that you go within and find that time to be one with yourself and with the universe, to bring clarity on things that may not have seemed clear at one time. Okay, I'm going to take these barriers. For those of you who have felt barriers and things just not going the way that you decided, or if there's some doors that have been closed off to you, just know that this is in divine timing. And know that if deep down your intuition, your mind, your spirit is telling you whatever you're looking towards, be it a journey of creativity, a business, a relationship that's worth fighting for, or a promotion that seems as though you've been locked out or looked over, just know that with the inner strength that you have, there is no door or no barriers that you cannot overcome. Yeah, that's what I said. This is what I'm trying to remember this card, but it was reinventing yourself. starting off with the total new you in 2020. And I've been feeling that energy for a few readings now that somebody is totally doing a total transformation and reinventing from the inside out. It's like somebody's going to go back to work or go back to something that they embark on a regular basis, and everybody's going to be like, wow, you look so different, so good, so happy, you're just glowing. And it's not because of pregnancy. It's because of the inner work that you did and that you're doing, that people can see it and feel that spirit of just abundance, you're just walking in gold or platinum, and it's permeating off of you, okay? Even in your smile. Yeah. And you even looked in the mirror and it's like, wow, I love you. I feel good. And there's also the energy of a relationship that has been taken to another level. There's been some energies of seasoned marriages or relationships that have been in play for a long time. You're starting to recognize some things about each other. And those recognitions have, or excuse me, are bringing you close together. I'm also feeling the energy of the reinvention of a relationship. It's like you just starting from scratch. You took the mask off and realized a vast number of things about each other that you had no idea was there. Because it seems as though you both were wearing a mask and you took off the mask, and it's like you met a new person all over again. It's not the same person that you knew. So I'm feeling some energies of some relationships that are being reignited, because I'm also feeling that something drastic or traumatic happened, and that's what brought you all back together. You were taking things for granted, and something happened that was very traumatic, and it brought you back together. And that's a blessing, because you can have things that happen in your life and you're like, can I make it through this? This is too devastating for me. But within that devastation and that tower moment, something good does come out of it. And it could be a whole lot of gratefulness. And that's what I'm feeling with this recognition and this reinventing and taking this mask off. Because if I'm not mistaken, I did a reading and I had these two cards, the reinvention and the recognition, and I had the solitude. So, and I'm replaying the message in my mind where I said, both of you need to go on a trip, take a little small getaway where there's a lot of nature around. not a city life type of thing, but there's just a lot of nature and quietness. And I said, get rid of the electronics. And the place, wherever it was, it didn't even have TVs. Because that was a place for you to connect with yourself and with nature and get some clarity of mind and clear your spirit and your energy. And I said, there was something that was going on within a relationship, and I was like, well, as you go on that trip, it was like it was a quiet ride, okay? Where either there was a confrontation or some, heated conversation that started on this ride. And then you got to all that peaceful and quietness with nature and the birds and just leaves, and it was being totally in the belly of nature. And I said, before you all started talking to try and see, are we going to try and save this relationship, or are we going to part ways? So that trip was to do that confirmation. So, and I shared with you that once you get there, you all go your separate ways and do this. Sit quiet in solitude and think about what you want to discuss. Be conscious of not what you say, but how you say it. And just be clear up front and keep it 100 with each other. And I felt that a lot of that conversation what came out of it was recognition of the preciousness of each other, the things that you're grateful for each other, that you have each other, and you are reconnected in a totally, totally different way. You just reinvented your energies in your relationship. And took those masks off. And I'm feeling a lot of people left masks in 219. And they stepping in authenticity. They stepping with impeccability. They stepping with some pride. They're stepping into their own uniqueness. Somebody has decided to just strip themselves. It's like hair gone, nails, lashes, everything. It's like they stripped down to the bare bone and was like, Spirit, here I am. Take me and do what God has put me here to do. And that's a good thing. Because as I share with you, when you feel and know your purpose, you wake up feeling in a different way. Stepping into them vibrations. Because when you strip yourself down to the bareness of your soul, you tap into a vibrational frequency that is an experience that some of you don't even understand. Some of you could not believe the bliss and the healing of your heart and different things that you let go from your past. On how that meditation and going within yourself, when you came up out of it, you were reinvented. Reinvented. And walking in that divine feminine. I'm feeling that even the men and the women have come together and recognized that balance between feminine and masculine, and that's what brought the recognition. It's like, now I can see how special you are. I can see a lot of qualities that I didn't see before, because you took off those masks and went into that solitude and came out a new person. Excuse me. Oh, I gotta get some water. Hold on, beloved. And with that just going on with my throat like that all of a sudden, I'm feeling somebody is speaking their truth. And I'm also feeling that it was hard for somebody to speak their truth and they got choked on their words. It was almost like, I want to say how I really feel, but something is telling me not to do it, because they were battling with that feminine and masculine as opposed to keeping it balanced. All right. On that note, beloved, Happy New Year and Happy New Life. Okay. Sunnyside Oracle getting ready to get busy and start on the individual signs. All right. But I had to do this general first. That's what they told me. All right. So on that note, keep it peaceful and positive up in there, and I shall up in here. All right. Okay. I will see you soon. Be well, beloveds.